Stop everything you are doing right now. And I mean everything. Because what I am about to share with you in this video is something that the most polished, most powerful, most put-together women I have ever encountered in my life have never once talked about openly. Not on social media. Not at dinner parties. Not in any magazine. They keep it quiet on purpose. And honey, I am about to break that silence wide open. If you are a black woman over 50 who is done, completely done, dressing your age and ready to start dressing your power, then this video was made with you in mind. So do not go anywhere, because by the time we get to the end of this video, you're going to understand exactly why certain women walk into a room and command every single eye in it without saying one word. Now, before we dive in, I have to ask you something. Drop a number 1 in the comments right now if you are a black woman over 50 who refuses to fade into the background. Let me see you. Let me know you are here. Now here is something that researchers have confirmed over and over again. People form a complete impression of who you are within just 7 seconds of seeing you. 7 seconds. Before you open your mouth. Before you smile. Before you even say hello. Your clothes are already speaking for you. The question is, what are they saying? Because here is what I know after years of studying personal style and working with women in their 50s, 60s, and beyond. There is a very specific visual language that elegant, powerful women speak through their wardrobes. And most of us were never taught it. We were taught to buy what was on sale. We were told to follow trends. And somewhere along the way, quietly and subtly, through magazines and television and culture, we were told that after 50, we should start fading. Start covering up. Start disappearing. I need you to hear me clearly when I say this. That is an absolute lie. And the 7 wardrobe pieces I am about to walk you through today are the proof. These are the pieces that quietly powerful women swear by. And today, I am handing them directly to you. Piece number 1. The perfectly tailored blazer in cream, bone, or warm ivory. Now I am not talking about some boxy blazer from a department store rack. I am talking about a blazer that is fitted through the shoulders, that hits you in exactly the right place at your hips, with a fabric that has real weight and substance when you touch it. And here is why this matters specifically for us as black women over 50. Our melanin. Ivory and cream tones against deep, rich brown skin is one of the most quietly powerful visual combinations that exists anywhere in fashion. It does not scream for attention, but it pulls every eye in the room effortlessly. Style it over a silk blouse with wide-leg trousers for a daytime meeting. Drape it over your shoulders at dinner like a cape. Pair it with dark denim and pointed toe flats and just watch how differently people treat you. Once you find the right blazer, you will wear it for the next 15 years. That is not a purchase. That is an investment. And speaking of things we were told were not for us, the next piece is one that far too many women over 50 have been conditioned to completely avoid. Stay with me, because this one is going to surprise you. Piece number 2. The silk or high-quality satin slip dress. Before you keep scrolling, I need you to stay right here. Because I am not talking about anything tight or body-conscious. I am talking about a slip dress that moves with your body. That catches light the way synthetic fabrics simply cannot. In a rich jewel tone, a deep burgundy, a midnight navy, a forest green, this dress transforms a woman over 50 into something genuinely breathtaking. Now here is the controversial part, and I want you to tell me what you think in the comments. Society has spent years telling black women over 50 that silk and slip silhouettes are for younger women. But the truth is, silk has been a symbol of luxury and power for thousands of years. It does not belong to youth. It belongs to women who know who they are. Layer it over a fitted turtleneck in the cooler months. Add a long cashmere cardigan. Wear it with block-heeled mules and a simple gold chain. The women at the table who get treated with the most respect? 9 times out of 10, they're wearing something with real texture. And texture, darling, whispers money. If you are enjoying this so far, do me a quick favor and hit that subscribe button right now. Because this channel, Black Women Over 50, exists for exactly this kind of conversation. And we are just getting warmed up. Piece number 3. The wide-leg, high-waisted trouser. This silhouette is not a trend. It is a permanent cornerstone of sophisticated dressing. A high waist elongates. It defines. It creates that architectural proportion that has been photographed on the most stylish women in the world for over 6 decades. But here is what I really want you to hear. For us, Black women with curves, with hips, with the bodies that our culture has spent decades telling us were too much, this silhouette is a reclamation. It is putting on structure and saying out loud, I know exactly who I am. I have absolutely nothing to minimize. Choose yours in camel, chocolate brown, charcoal, or deep black. Pair it with a fitted tucked top. Add your cream blazer from piece number 1. You now have a complete, quietly powerful outfit that will outlast every single thing that showed up at this year's Fashion Week. Piece number 4. The sculptural gold earring. A turtleneck gives you a clean, elongated neckline. It creates a seamless monochromatic base for layering. And in cashmere or a high-quality cotton cashmere blend, the texture against your skin reads as understated wealth in the most beautiful way possible. A camel turtleneck under your cream blazer. An ivory turtleneck under your slip dress. A chocolate turtleneck with your wide-leg trousers and a single gold earring. Do you see how all of these pieces are building on each other? That is the secret. Elite women do not own a closet full of random pieces. They own a curated collection of pieces that multiply each other's power. Own your turtleneck in at least 2 neutral tones, and I promise you will reach for it more than you ever imagined. We are almost at the end, and I saved the most powerful piece for last. So do not go anywhere, because this final piece is the one that is going to make everything we talked about today click into place. Piece number 7. The long-line structured coat. Not a puffer. Not a trendy, oversized silhouette. A long, structured, sweeping coat in a luxury weight fabric. Camel wool. Charcoal cashmere blend. Deep navy with a beautiful drape. A coat that hits below the knee and moves when you walk like it belongs to another era. Because the best ones always feel that way. Here's the truth about this coat. You can walk into any room in the world wearing almost anything underneath it, and if your coat is right, you have already won the first impression before you open your mouth. The coat is the opening sentence of your visual story. And a long-line coat in a rich, weighted fabric says clearly and quietly, I know who I am. I have arrived. And I am in absolutely no hurry. This is why powerful women have always invested more in their coats than in almost anything else in their wardrobe. Because the coat is what the room sees first. And a breathtaking frame changes everything inside it. You stayed until the end, and I want you to know I do not take that lightly. So let me leave you with this. These 7 pieces are not about spending a fortune overnight. They are not about throwing out your entire closet tomorrow morning. They are about making one quiet, powerful, deeply personal decision. The decision that says, I am no longer dressing by accident. I am dressing with intention. And I am completely done shrinking. Here is your assignment this week. Go to your closet. Not to criticize yourself. Not to feel overwhelmed. Just to find one piece from this list that you either already own and have been underusing, or that you are finally ready to invest in. Just one. And build from there. Because style at this stage of your life is not about more. It is about exactly right. Now I want to hear from you in the comments right now. Which one of these 7 pieces do you already own? And which one have you been avoiding because someone somewhere told you it was not for women like you? Drop your answer below. Because that conversation is exactly why this community exists. And if this video gave you something today, please subscribe to Black Women Over 50, because we are just getting started. The women in this community are the ones who walk into rooms and change the temperature. That is you. That has always been you. I will see you in the next one.